We have new art. New party member incoming.
He looks fun.
He does look fun. I like him. I like him already. I mean, we've seen like 2 seconds and I'm a fan.
There's another difference, and it's that you don't see us. We're gone.
We're gone?
All the stuff is gone around the outside.
Oh, so we don't have cameras anymore?
No cameras.
Okay, you know what? I'm fine with it.
They were so tiny. And the more I was thinking it and looking at like the past stuff we'd done and stuff, I was like, I mean, for a handful of moments you might get a visual reaction, but I think the audio reaction is almost as good, and now you can see the whole thing. The whole real estate is here.
Yes.
So we'll see. I'll see how I like the change.
I mean, honestly, it's less pressure to like, oh, I gotta be on camera, you know?
Right. Now I can look like shit. I shouldn't have showered.
Exactly. I also shouldn't have showered.
Fuck.
Damn it. It's fine. Okay, so I
enjoyed the shower.
It was a good, showers are nice.
So we have our setup to do this, but we need to do this first.
Oh, right. We have to spend time with the sweet baby child.
So let's do that first. But we, I believe, have finished everything else, both required and not required, before we head down to the waterworks and kill a monster.
Excellent.
I'm all for whatever gives us more Paulette on the screen.
I was gonna say, is this event with Paulette or with Humes? And the answer is Humes, but still, it's nice if we get both of them.
Well, let's talk about the big news, although this will be almost a week old by the time this episode actually airs, but Sky Remake.
Yeah, that was announced.
Because there won't be any voice dialogue in this. Not that I'm not going to pay attention, but I'm not talking over anything.
Right.
Looks good.
Exciting, yeah.
I mean, we only got 5 seconds in the American version, but the Japanese trailer had like a minute, and it showed a little bit of gameplay. Well, I think really gameplay, but just running around some locations and some familiar spots. And I really liked, it was a small touch, but the right-hand little menu where they had the HP and EP and stuff looked sort of akin to what it did in the first game, even though everything else had big upgrades. Like, kind of kept it attached. Estelle looks great. Joshua looks great. We saw Shara.
I was like, who?
She looks great. We'll see some other soon, I'm sure.
Right. And that's fun, because then we might actually play it for the channel finally. I think people have been asking for years of like, play Sky. And we're like, eh. But now we actually might.
Yeah, especially if they go and voice it, which, I mean, again, not fully, but like this game or the more recent ones, and maybe the soundtrack gets a boost. I mean, they technically already did the re-soundtrack once, and there's also alternate versions of some of the songs on it, but you can still glow it up some more.
Yeah, all for that.
Some cutscenes.
Cutscenes will be nice. Glorious S-crafts with these level graphics. Will be fun.
For a long time, and this was brought up in a lot of places, so it's not just me being unique, but it was talked about like, oh, well, you never knew where to start in the series, because trying to get people to go play the old Sky and Sky 2, and 3, I guess, third, is not much newer either, but like, I played Sky again a couple of years ago. It feels old. I'm not saying it's bad or it's unplayable or anything of the sort, but it feels dated. There's no two ways about it.
Right.
And it is. So, like, that makes sense. But now, if you get somebody into a newer game with more of the bells and whistles you expect from more modern gaming, and it gets them hooked on the series in the process, great. And they can continue in the correct order now because they can play the Crossbell games, even though they're the older version. Maybe they'll remake those in 5 years, but...
And then they'll remake the first 2 Cold Steel games.
Right.
And then
they'll remake Daybreak, and then we'll kill ourselves. Well, sure, but it doesn't mean we have to ask.
Right. We're not going to be that nosy. Not unless you end up being, like, key to the whatever the hell the Ouroboros is doing or something.
Right.
I mean, yeah, it tracks.
Well, you see, there's nothing really, illicit going on. It's just that her father is Chancellor Osborne. What?
Motherfucker!
I don't see the resemblance, first of all.
His children really don't take after his genes at all.
They're just flirting a little bit, Yooms. Don't worry about it.
Only slightly.
A smidge.
A smidge, but, I'm still holding out for... There's a few other characters I'd ship first.
That was fun. Let's play again, Van.
All right. Well, I get stats for Van, so that's interesting then.
Oh, so we do get stats after all.
So there's benefit to the non-cast members as well, which is nice. That way you don't have to use that only as the reason to prefer them. Now, you might still prefer to get the party members, but, at least that's one reason that you don't have to worry about it.
That is true.
I'm just going to do this real quick. These are all done. These are done except the mandatory. And yes, I'm sure I've missed buying a book or something, but, I'm going to have to live with that. And by proxy, since you're prisoners on this ride, so are you.
So don't give us a hard time, y'all.
There are, I'm sure, other 100% playthroughs on YouTube, and I'm sure I should not be driving away traffic, but at the same time, look, we're going to play the game like we're going to play the game. On the plus side, I think we're just free to go now. So,
let's go.
Let's
murder
go.
some things. I don't remember what we're supposed to murder, but I just know killing is coming.
Everything indiscriminately.
We show no mercy.
When this happens, you're fucked.
Have we been in that big building before? That's like Eiffel Tower-esque, but not.
It's not the Eiffel Tower. It's legally distinct.
Legally distinct Eiffel Tower.
This is not the Paris Olympics. Not yet, anyways.
Not yet. Man, imagine if this series did have the equivalent of the Olympics and everybody shows up. That'd be pointless, but I don't know. It could be fun.
We have like a 65-person party. And you have to select
God.
4.
Yeah, exactly.
It feels almost inevitable, right? At the end of either whatever's the last of this, whether it's like this or whatever the end of the saga is. And if they were going to do it in like the Reverie Corridor and then a couple other spots in Cold Steel, it feels like you're going to have to, I mean, not everybody, but like a lot of people, right?
You would think. I mean, it would be a little weird for them to kind of blow it halfway through in Cold Steel 4 and then not do something as big, if not bigger, later, so...
Barry, the answer can't always be gun. It can often be gun.
Often, yes.
I do like this song.
This is a good one.
There's others I've liked so far, but this is the one that has stuck out to me thus far.
There was a bop earlier when we were fighting Ida.
Yeah.
That's good. Even the main title screen is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't really had a song I haven't, like, at least liked. I'm not saying I'm going to go download them all and put them all on my phone, but...
That is true. I mean, not that I'm a dancer, but in trapeze, same thing. You don't do it for a week, and your grip strength and everything is just shot to hell.
How interesting that he's mentioned that, right as we're about to meet a dancer/performer.
Exactly.
Huh. Probably not. She's pretty singularly focused. All right, play the good part. But first we rest.
That hits the spot. That hits the spot.
For the sake of others, I'm decreasing that to just twice now. Hit the wrong button. Thought I was playing Zenless. Well, since we're here.
All you on, yes.
By the way, we mentioned last time, like, one of the few things we've disliked so
Certain
far.
arts will be more effective.
Okay, excuse me.
Go all out.
They don't want to hear it.
The off-again, on-again voice acting. There's one other small thing that I would like to point out, and it's this turn order. I think this turn order is fucking abysmal. What am I looking at up here?
Oh, at the top?
Yeah. Why did we reinvent this particular wheel?
Yeah, I might get it. So I did start the game on my own. I haven't done any combat yet, though, so I don't know if it'll make more sense later, but... So, okay, so Van is next.
My move now.
It's almost like back. It's like right to left,
It's
but then
kind of backwards.
It's kind of backwards, but then kind of not, because then it shows enemies next on the other side.
I think this is relatively understandable, but I don't have any idea what's going to happen when I cast. I think the biggest problem is, like, it's hard to tell in relation to enemy turns. Like, when is he going again? Now, maybe part of that's just I need to learn how to read it, and it's different. I'm not saying it's, like, wrong, but I think it's less intuitive than any Trails game thus far.
You did perfect, Fairy.
That's fair.
And it looked like that was not the way it was in the brief look we got at Sky. So, good. Because to me, this is very visually confusing.
That's fair, yeah. And as someone who tends to be more visual as well, it's definitely, like, I'll be the first to say, I don't totally get it either. I'm kind of, like, guessing. Can't say that the way I'm reading it is the way. It'll be interesting to see what happens in, like, big boss fights. Oh, my.
That's why I just fight out here now.
I mean, yeah, right? I prefer... I like that this is an option we have. It just makes combat a lot more streamlined and faster and less grindy and long and arduous.
Yeah, especially for dungeons like this, because now I really have no reservations about going to a dungeon. And again, pointing out the couple things we've been critical of, I'm enjoying this quite a bit so far. It's fixed a lot of things I had a problem with in the latter Cold Steel games. So, like, I want it to seem like, oh my god, the turn order sucks. Like two small blemishes in what I've otherwise thought was very, very good.
Yeah, agreed.
But the turn order sucks.
I heard of... Oh, there he is. No, not one of these platypus beavers.
Good God.
I hate them. They are truly... He's also like a rooster with the little, like, tuft of hair on top. He's like 5 different things in one, and I hate it.
Well, he's dead now.
Thank God.
Should be safe for now.
Why are you running in place? Okay, great.
Oh, thank God.
Come on, you slowpokes. Let's go, go, go! I'm fired up!
Whew, she's just a giant ball of energy, ain't she?
What?
Yes, she is. And a very dependable ball of energy at that.
I'm trying to listen to the dialogue, please.
Excuse me. I do wish that was a little faster.
It is a little bit of a pause in between, yeah.
Yeah, it's just like 1 or 2 seconds too long.
And if they weren't voiced, I would get it, because you want to try and hit the common denominator on people's reading speed. But they are, so...
Right, so it's
say
like,
it.
what? Yeah,
Talk.
say it and, like, have them follow it up. It's a small thing.
Quibbling, but
it's quibbling.
Yeah, I have noticed it.
Picked the wrong guy to fight.
That one wasn't even that bad compared to some others.
Some of the others, there's been some other ones where I'm like, are we done? Or, oh, nope, okay.
What? Sometimes that just misses, and I'm still trying to figure out how or why.
I feel like we have to be standing a lot closer to them than we think we do.
I think so. It seems like it's meant to be like a line attack, and it isn't.
Yeah. Like, our range is not actually as good.
Yeah, it's
that.
not like an attack. It's just this arc in front of him, but it looks like it wants to be like a spark.
And maybe it will turn into one someday.
Like a Kai Kisuke attack. Guilty Gear reference. Shut up. Oh.
Oh, God.
He looks strong.
Don't talk to me or my son ever again.
Manifested, exactly.
You know what? Kabam!
Let's finish the job.
Should get that for Big Papa Pump over there, but it's fine.
Combat over. Processing data.
I'll take you on.
I'm too scared to do a regular fight. 11,000 health.
Oh, my God.
Certain arts will work better.
Yeah, I don't think we would have wanted to backdash and swing 400,000 times, so this might be for the best. All right. Like, even here, so we know the enemy's next. That part's clear enough. There's a critical on their turn.
Yes.
But, like, who's next after the enemy? Is it Agnes? Is it the other enemy?
Right.
I don't
know either. I don't know either.
Doesn't really matter for the purpose of this, to be clear. I'm just saying.
We have to understand so that when we die later, we can pinpoint exactly where it went wrong.
What did I do that was a mistake? Oh, be born.
Aw, shucks.
Fans alive! Raid!
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
All right, well,
Getting free.
there goes the baby child.
I'll take you on.
Okay, even shielded, that didn't feel great, but we're doing a little better on health.
Certain arts will be more affected.
Pull out all the stuff.
Let's take a
Loading
look here.
enemy stats.
Weak to wind. Well, I have fire. Does that count?
Certain arts will be more effective.
I mean, it's not as perfected, but it's not super effective.
Activating skill.
Have some more.
Perfect chance.
I just enjoy doing this, to be honest. So we're going to go as far away as possible and see if that buys us some
Hit
time.
him fast, Barry.
Here I go.
It's cool looking.
Like
is
how
fun.
you are.
Okay, he really hates her.
You're first.
Not so bad now that it wasn't a craft, though. All right, let's come back to this side now. Have we seen this? Yeah, well, I don't know if we actually ended up using it. Did we? We might have in that one fight.
I think we did.
All right. Anyway, zoom. All right, a little past half.
Full boost. Go all out. Certain arts will work better.
All right, well, I mean, we're almost at 200. Or sorry, a 2S boost. I guess we don't even really need it, though. We could just S-craft again because he's already activated it.
All you on yet.
That's fine, though. We got to keep some things in reserve, right?
That is true. There is, in theory, something at the end of this.
I would certainly think so. If there wasn't a monster, that would be funny.
A chance.
I need you to kill this monster. What monster? Very good. All right, so I don't know which of these is naturally more expensive, but this one is 150%. We don't know what its affinity is with time. Death Blow is an intriguing thing, I suppose. We haven't looked at those yet. Let's try Plasma Sphere.
There.
Zero Art, this should do more damage.
They're down.
Okay.
Hit him fast, Barry.
Got some delay, we stunned him. Now we can just shoot her.
Activating skill.
There we go.
More delay. We got S Boost Plus coming. I mean, this guy's just going to have a bad time. I don't even know if we need to do anything but basic attack at this point.
A chance.
The monster goes next. Well, it's all ruined.
Certain arts will be activating skill.
It's fine. You can have your turn.
Some more.
Deploying shield.
This is a really handy ability.
It's nice.
A boost would work here.
I'm sure there are other ones that are also effective for other purposes, but I really like the defensive properties of that.
It's working.
I don't know why I would just go ahead. Just yeah, no, we're gonna overkill. That attack goes into nothing.
I won't stop here.
We wouldn't mind a level or two along the way here as well.
Would be nice.
Interessant.
Getting engaged. Brace yourself. Don't forget about your charge attack.
Oh, charge attack.
You don't say.
You got it.
Let's keep moving ahead. Getting engaged. Brace yourself.
That's too far. Can't do that.
Show him what you're really capable of.
Can do this. It flipped his friend too, which is funny.
That is good.
Yeah.
Enemy suppressed. Nice work.
Ooh, almost a level.
So close.
We got a lot of Doritos in both directions. Looks like right's gonna be more of a dead end though, potentially. Oh.
Watch out for ranged attacks.
I hate him. He's like a Lord Jabu. Oh! No, he better not be able to climb stairs.
No, he's too fat.
He's like a little.
But he did have a ranged attack. She warned us.
She did. I
Excuse
hate
me.
him. He really is Lord Jabu Jabu with legs.
We'll let that happen over there, and we'll just look at these items for a moment. Oh, a Curia Bomb. Very nice. Oh, a
Oh
Stablet.
wow, how nice. Nice.
Classic.
And 3 each. How
Anyways.
cool.
Take this.
What?
Well,
Gotcha.
He's a master manipulator.
I always knew we would run into an enemy who was better than us one day. By God, it's now.
Injan Zalana. What does that mean?
Protect us.
You're just Jabu Jabu now.
Okay, well that's kind of rude, but how about I vandalize his raid?
Yes, good.
I just like hitting these things in the face this kind of time, to be honest.
It is good. It's not even like punches. It's like this flat palm.
Open hand strikes. Yeah.
Open hand strikes. It's good.
Hit him back, Barry.
Right, he goes next, and he's on an HP, which we don't love.
That's annoying.
That's
Can
gonna
we
heal him.
Steal his turn.
We could, you know, we could.
Just go again.
Sure.
A chance.
Now we took the critical, but he's stunned, so now Agnes is getting the HP.
Go all out.
Well, anyways,
Brace
Well,
yourself.
as long as he didn't get the HP.
we don't mind a critical S-craft.
That is true.
Vandalize. Raid.
Probably favorable.
And he exploded.
Excellent.
That's how it goes.
Doom, 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 doom. Doom. Doom, 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 doom.
Sure to keep your